Hey guys, it's Grayson. I was just remaking this video again because my first one wasn't that great. There was a lot of things wrong with it. I think it was the audio. The audio is not going to be perfect because I'm just using my phone again. There was a tapping in the back that just kept going and it was not good. I didn't like the way that my camera was set up. I had a vertical shot versus a side-to-side shot. Let's see if I can fill this a little bit more actually now that I say that. But yeah, there wasn't a lot that I enjoyed about that video. I enjoy putting it out, but I do want to get better at making videos, so I figured why not do the same one over and over until I like it. So I'm assuming I'll put out another 2 or 3 of these videos after this one, so I have a total of like 4 or 5. So I'm just gonna get into it. This time I filled up the bag and I'm setting it up so it looks much better. So this is the Dueter 65 plus 10. I love this bag. It's been my main bag for a year or two. And that's just because I haven't bought a different bag. I just recently upgraded to a different bag. But I still like to bring this one. But it's my Dueter 65 plus 10 Aircontact core. There's a ton of good features about it that I love. The first thing is the size. I mean, I can't go wrong with having a big pack. A lot of people, a lot of hyper light hikers out there, they don't like the big packs. They think it's a waste of space. But for me, at the time, only having one bag, if I wanted to do a one-nighter, I see no problem with having an extra 20 liters more than what I needed. Like just in case I wanted to go out and have a 2 to 3 day trip, this would still be a perfect size for me. The 75 liter was just a really good choice for me to start. And with the 75 liters, obviously there comes a ton of storage. There's 3 main points of storage I want to talk about on the outside, and then 2 on the inside that I want to talk about. The first outside one is this big mesh pocket right here. This big mesh pocket actually is what I use for my rain gear, my snacks, and my water filter. My rain gear, I'll put down here. Just in case it starts raining, I'll put my rain jacket and my pack cover to cover this pack so this doesn't get wet. I don't really carry around a pack liner. I never have. Probably will at some point. It's just not my fit right now. I like what I got. And then like I said, I'll put my snacks in case I'm gonna sit down and just eat. And then I'll put my water filter. The second outside part would be these big old pockets. I like filling these pockets up with my my 1 liter Nalgene and a 1 liter smart water bottle. A lot of the times I'll keep that smart water bottle just completely like uncracked throughout the trip until I get to camp, and I'll use that water as my drinking water at camp, and then I'll use my Nalgene as like what I filter from like a river or something. Yeah, and if it's a perfect, and then most of the time on the other side I'll put my backpacking chair. Like I said, if I want to sit down somewhere for a good 15-20 minutes, I'll just whip out my backpacking chair and sit down. It takes 2 seconds to put up. I don't know why anyone would never carry a backpacking chair. So I have my snacks in the front, I have my chair on the side, and it works perfect. The last thing I want to talk about are these hip pads. I really enjoy these hip pads. Like I said, snacks go in here too, and maybe some cool rocks. My iPhone is an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Just fits right inside of this bag or this pack. So if your phone's any bigger, probably won't fit. If it's smaller, you definitely will be able to fit into it. Those are the 3 main storage compartments on the outside that I really wanted to talk about. They have a lot of these cinches on the outside also that are really nice for when you want to tighten up your pack and make it closer to your bag so you're not like leaning back as much. They got it on both sides. I know people love to put their like tents in the pockets if they're not carrying the chair. I could probably put my poles in the side and then also my chair on the outside if I really wanted to. They're plenty big enough for that. You got some hooks up top. Not really sure what they're used for, but because I never really had to use them. You got plenty of space on the inside. And then you got 2 little ones down here. I know a lot of people carry like pads on the bottom. Still, like I said, never have done really never done that. I've gone on 15, 16 backpacking trips. None of them have been more than 2 nights. So that's about my experience, just so you guys know when you're watching this video. Two of the other I'm not really sure where the plus 10 comes from, but two spots that I would assume are this one on the bottom, right here. You have a zipper that opens, and then it's just a little compartment. Right now, I just wanted to let you guys know, this is filled with just blankets. So I'm gonna put it on in a second. It's gonna look pretty light when I have it on. That's how I know to just pick it up and throw it on. It's just blankets, maybe like 4 or 5. So it's pretty light. But yeah, so, and there's also this really cool thing where if you don't really mind having all your gear together, you can unzip this and look, blanket. It goes straight into the other compartment, so you can really have one large compartment throughout, which is nice. Again, I've never done that. I'm fine with just throwing some of my sleeping gear in the bottom, some heavier, bulkier stuff, and it works just fine. Another place I think that the 10 can come from is this brain. Love the brain. Again, never had anything wrong with it. You get plenty of space up in the bag. Fit most of my more snacks. Big snack guy. But I fit a lot of my stuff in here that I really don't want getting damaged, like maybe a book or something. Books, snacks, maybe some lighting, like a headlamp or something. And yeah, that's what I fit up there. And then you also have, it's not going to be good on video. You can kind of see it here. There's some emergency knowledge. The brain could be the extra plus 10 for it. You can also, they also have this strap. If you wanted to put your sleeping pad on top, you can just make it longer and then put your sleeping pad on top and it'll fit going through there. And now, kind of the main reason I bought this backpack was I had a really cheap 40-liter Walmart backpack that cost me like 20 bucks, I think. And I used that for about two trips and just didn't like it. So I went to my local REI and I was looking for a good quality bag. And as you do when you're looking for a good quality bag is you go to the resupply section. First thing, luckily they had this bag here. And so the reason I was in the resupply section is because this little tab broke. And what that tab does is they allow you to adjust the height and the fit of your backpack. So if it's just nice on your body. Because this part was broke, it took like half off. I think I got this bag for like $110, $120. I'm not sure what the price of this bag is right now. I'll look it up. I'll put it little thing probably right in this area, and I'll put a link to it. Yeah, I got this bag for an insane deal. From what I remember, it was like 50% off, and it works pretty phenomenally for me. Yeah, my back does get a little bit sweaty with this. It doesn't do a great job, but it just carries weight really well. I've had upwards of 40 to 50 pounds in this bag and never have really worried. And I know you guys are thinking, how are you going to get 40 or 50 pounds in this bag when you've only been on one-night trips? Well, food is really cool to eat. I love eating food, love cooking, so I'll carry a lot of food, probably way more than I should, food and water. But that number is going down a lot. So I guess I'll put it on. Like I said, it's just filled with blankets, so it's gonna look really light. You got these hip straps that are really nice. Just tighten it down, and then you have most of your weight on your hips. And then, like I said, those straps, they never really bother me. I think it sits really well wherever it naturally sits with it. Pretty nice. That's really all I wanted to talk about with this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any further questions, just let me know and I can answer them. I only have 1 subscriber. I know who that 1 subscriber is, and that's all that really matters to me, but subscribing would be very cool. I'm going to keep trying to put out a video once a week, just in order to get better. My next video will probably be something slightly different than this video, as in not about this backpack. It might be over 1 or 2 new pieces of gear that I've enjoyed over the past couple years. But yeah, maybe even I'll post a video about a recent backpacking trip I've been on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and have a good day.